Hello, yogis. A sunny but windy afternoon. And well, let's start with a full body yin flow. It's nearly impossible to do this without the doggies. So please, yoga, sit and stay. Okay, today I brought 2 blankets. I like blankets very much to sit on. We're going to cross our legs a little bit further away. So I mean the thighs, they are going to be an elongation of the hips, and the cross of our legs is not going to be close to the pelvis, but a little bit more further away. We're going to try to bring the feet under the knees, taking the flesh away from the sitting bones and really finding this erect spine again. So what we would love to do is to bring the sternum up, maybe bring your left hand on your heart space and press up, and then bring your lower belly, the other hand, so to bring the navel down. So there's going to be a really stretch in the front and a very soft tilt, rotation in the pelvis forward. Now bring the hands to the side and press your shoulders to the back and press away from the blanket, relaxing the shoulders from here, and really feel the erect spine. So now your navel is really in towards your spine, but not like tensed. It's like you really want to lift out of the sides of your hips and really lift. And what better to do help this with the arms all the way up. So stretch all the way up to really feel this erect spine. Now bringing both of your hands together in front of your heart space and really arrive on your mat with your eyes closed, with a soft breath, with an erect spine, and start to feel your knees softening, your sitting bones really touching the earth. Let's really ground down today. And breathe. Start to breathe slower. And I believe that this is a beautiful moment to set our intention for the practice. And my intention is really, after now nearly 2 weeks of lockdown and riding this wave up and down, I must say, there is amazing days, medium days, and there's sometimes all these headspace days. And what really helps me is to stay very centered inside of my body, and choosing really very carefully what I want to listen to. And that is honestly nearly nothing. Listening mostly to beautiful music, to beautiful meditations, calming down, centering down, grounding down, and centering thoughts of love and healing towards Mother Earth. Let's just stay for a couple of breaths more in silence. It's this silence of the countryside now around me. I don't hear any cars, I only hear the birds, and it's such a blessing. The nature is having a rest. Now start to rub your hands together, so you start to feel some heat coming up in your hands. Place them over your eyes, and very gently through the gaps of your fingers start to open your eyes with a soft gaze, releasing your hands all the way to the side, and again up. Hooking your thumbs the other way now and stretching your arms out, opening your armpits. And breathe. Now your floating ribs, they want to go forward. So bring them back with your navel, filling up your lower back, lifting up from your hips, relaxing your shoulders. Now with your next inhale and exhale, bring your right hand the back of your body and your left hand is hooking on the outside of your right leg. I'm not mirroring. Now a gentle twist, don't push, make it soft. First just look in front of you. Inhale, lengthen and turn your head softly. Don't squeeze, don't push anything. 3 more breaths here. Navel to spine, soft twist. Now with your next available inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky and very gently just turn to the other side. Right hand outside left leg and turn. Again, have another little inhale to lengthen and twist. First look forward and from there very gently twist your head a little bit more. Three more breaths here. Soft gaze, soft jaws. Your back shoulder, your left shoulder is down and your right shoulder goes forward. Navel to spine, lifting up from your spine. Your knees are relaxed and falling down. Last breath. Inhale, sweeping your arms all the way up to the sky. Bring them down and change the cross of your legs. Bring your arms to the front, clasp your hands, press them out, and again, navel to spine. Lift, lift, lift. Press your hands up to the sky, opening your armpits, shoulders down, and stretch. And breathe. Soft gaze. Little smile around your lips. Really arriving here where you want to be. Lower your hands down. And change the clasp of your hand. Now your other thumb is up. And open again. Navel to spine. Knees are falling down, dropping down. Bring your arms to the back of your ears and open. Floating ribs are in, they're going back. Chest is up, jaws are relaxed. And final 2 breaths. Soft gaze. And relax your hands down. Okay, so now let's come on our hands and knees. So maybe you want to use one of your blankets for under your knees. I will. Okay, let's first come into a child pose to stretch the back out. So bring the big toes together and push away from your hands. Push away, push away. Start to open your sitting bones. Open your sitting bones and stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. Really bring those arms forward and head on the mat. So if you can't reach the head on the mat, maybe you need a block. because what we want is your sitting bones down. Stretch, stretch, lift up the hands, spider hands, and breathe. Bring the sitting bones down, elbows up, stretch your side body. 4 more breaths. Really bring space around your chest with 4 more breaths. Deep breath. Really feel that your breath is opening everything what you need to open in this moment. The last one. And inhale, walking your hands back. Now bring your knees a little bit closer. Going to do seated cat and cows. Bring your hands on the knees. Your tailbone slightly in. Now we're going to inhale and bring the chest through the arms and really concave the back. And exhale. We're going to start slow, but we're going to lift up the chest a little bit more every time and go a little bit faster. Exhale to the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open and flow the back. Open and flow forward with the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Concave. Leave the concave there. Put your hands on the side. Really press the chest forward. Long neck. And now last time, concave. Round it back and walk forward on your hands and your knees. Hands under the shoulders. Now, when we're on hands and knees, I really want you to press always these feet into the mat, and also not to forget the navel. The navel is sucked in towards the spine. So this is where we want to be. Let's do some classic cat and cows. So we're going to inhale forward, concave back, exhale round. Inhale, open your chest, exhale round. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, and come back to center. Really press this left hand into the floor. I'm going to lift up the right arm all the way up to the sky. Press away from the earth. Open that side body, open that side body. Inhale, exhale, dive under. Inhale up. Exhale, dive under. Inhale up. Exhale, dive under. Inhale up. Exhale, diving under. Inhale up. Now with your next exhale, stay under, stay under, stay under. Bring your right cheek on the mat. Now your right hip wants to come forward. Bring it backward. Equalize your hips. Now stretch your arm all the way over your ears. Come on your fingers maybe with that hand and bring your navel to spine. Navel to spine. Stretch that shoulder. Inhale your arms all the way up. And bring your arm all the way over your back. And grab your other opposite thigh. Or maybe just stay on your back, wherever you can go. And breathe. Maybe you can turn your head a little bit more up. Open up your left shoulder towards the sky. And breathe. 3 more breaths. Now inhale your arm all the way up to the sky and bring it in front of your face to push yourself up, and bring your right arm all the way up to the sky for a last opening, and bring that arm all the way to the back and grab the opposite thigh. Push away with your left hand and open your shoulder. 3 more breaths here. Opening the shoulder. Keep your hips level because I've been turning it up. Keep them level. Twist from the rib cage. Inhale your arm up and come all the way back. Now plant your right hand strongly on the mat. Lift the left arm up and dive under. Inhale up. Dive under. Lock your hips. Inhale up. Dive under. Inhale up. Dive under. 2 more. Inhale up. Dive under. Inhale up. And dive under and stay under. Bring your left cheek on the floor. Now your right hip wants to come forward, so bring those hips on the same level. Inhale your right arm over your ears. Exhale, stretch that arm out, maybe on your fingertips, and breathe. Let's stay for a couple of breaths here. Navel to spine. Don't forget, lock your hips and inhale that arm all the way over your back. Maybe your opposite thigh is available. So open this right shoulder all the way up to the sky. Maybe you can turn your head a little bit more up and opening your chest. And breathe. Keep a soft smile around your mouth for another 2 breaths. Now inhaling that arm all the way up and in front of your face to push yourself up and come into a neutral position. Now let's have a couple of circles, hip circles, to loosen up a little bit more. Feel what you want to do. Maybe you want to round back, concave, just feel where you want to go. Go into these hips. Some hip circles and head circles. Change the side, change the direction of the circle. We're just warming up. Navel to spine and come back to center. Now bring your knees a little bit more back, your hands a little bit more to the front. Going to make a little flow. First, push away from your hands, back into child pose. Now inhale, round it back, come forward, press with your feet, and a little back mat. High cobra. Navel to spine, so don't collapse your belly. This is lumbar. No, stay, press away from the hands and just have a soft back bend. Exhale, come back. Going to do this 4 more times. Inhale up, press away from the hands and soft back bend. Keep your sacrum up and strong, navel to spine, core. And backwards. Round back to the front. Open your chest. Open your throat. Inhale, exhale to the back. Twice more. Inhale, round back to the front. Navel to spine. Bring that chest to the front. Exhale to the back. Last one. Inhale to the front. Open that chest up. Let's stay here for another 2 breaths. Press those feet in the floor to protect your lumbar spine. And gently come all the way back to a child pose for a couple of breaths. Stay here for 3 breaths. 3 horse breaths. Inhale and come up and come to a neutral position. Stay in your hands and knees. Let me pull this t-shirt down. So let's go a little bit into a core strength movement. So you're going to use your wrists a little bit. We're going to be here for 2 more asanas on our hands and knees. So stretch your right leg to the back. Come on your toes. First we're going to pulse a little bit to open the hamstring. So pulse. Bring the heel back. Pulse, 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 pulse. Good. So really press out of that right hand. Lift up your left arm and lift up the right leg. There you go. 2 breaths here. Navel to spine. So pull that navel up and core. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Stretch out again. With an exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, press everything out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, keep the hips level. Exhale. Inhale, stretch it out. 2 more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, press that heel back. Exhale. Inhale, stretch it out and come back. Woo. So maybe you would like to shake out your right wrist a little bit. Other side. Stretch your left leg out and let's pulse the hamstrings a little bit open. So push, 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 opening the back of your legs, waking everything up. Right. Okay. Left hand, fingers are spread wide, navel to spine, suck this in, suck it up. Right leg, right arm. 2 more breaths here. Get your balance together. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, press that right foot down in the floor. Exhale, inhale, stretch everything out. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, stretch arm and leg out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, keep it there, and come back. Big toes together, 3 breaths in child pose. Rest, Rest your hands. Maybe you want to have your hands back to relax the shoulders. We're going to do one more on hands and knees. Arms to the front and come up. There's a neighbor decided to make some noise. Going to dive into the core just a little bit more with a little bit of a Jane Fonda 80s movement. But I believe it really works good. So really want to be very strong in the hands. Or maybe you even want to come on an elbow. So you just see, look at what we're going to do. And then you feel where you want to go. We're going to go with the right knee up to the side, back, center, and kick to the back. Side, inhale, exhale, back. Side, inhale, exhale, stretch that leg out. Side, and back. Stretch that heel out. Side, and back. Maybe it's easier for you to come on the elbow. Try. Side, and back. To the side, and back. 3 more. Side. Don't let your head hang. Look forward. To the side, and back. 1 more. Side, and to the back. And come back to center. Let's do the other side. Not going to stop. Maybe shake out both of your wrists. Let's start. So, to the side, and exhale to the back. Inhale, side. Exhale, back. Inhale, side. Exhale to the back, navel to spine. Press away from your hands. Inhale, side. Exhale to the back. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you want to lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale to the side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Side. To the back. And come back in the middle. Phew. So, let's bring the knees together. Sit back again on your heels. Head on the mat or on a block, whatever is good for you. And bring your arms to the back. So you see, I am too high, so my neck is crunched. So I'm really round over my knees. So you can see my shoulders are folding over both of my thighs. Let's open a little bit so I have a little bit more space for my lungs. And my shoulders are resting over the knee. So let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Deep breath. Stay there. Last breath here. Sweep gently your hands to the front. Walk your hands towards your knees and come to sit up. So let's do a last one, sitting on our heels to stretch the shoulders a little bit. I think we have done the same one in the last practice, but it's such a good one for the shoulders. Let's start first to bring this elbow up and back. And bring the other one to the point. And let's grab both elbows. That's actually what I wanted to say. And open and open and open and open. Floating ribs in. Yucca away from the camera. Good girl. And breathe. Now I'm going to sweep the right hand to the back. And I'm going to sweep the left hand to the back. And I'm going to grab both of my elbows to the back. I'm going to lift those elbows. If you can reach the namaste in the back of your back, please do so. But open the shoulders to the back, floating ribs in, and breathe. What is this ball doing here? I wonder who wants to play. Now release and shake it out. Let's have a little bit of an ankle stretch. We're going to lift up the right knee and lift up your knees. One knee. And change. And if you're up for it, both. So don't slump in your back. Open your chest, open your chest, open your chest. If you want to go a little bit further, open up your arms. Breathe. I know, it's a big stretch. It's a big stretch. 2 more breaths. And release. Okay, so I forgot to say that you have to prepare a strap. Anyway, I will tell you when I send the class, I will explain before which props you will need. So the blanket goes out of the way and we're going to meet each other on our back. So point your feet to the front, point your toes, hug a big tree, make sure you have your strap closed, and really with core strength, curling the butt under, curl the butt under, curl, 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 core strength, core strength, core strength, pointing the toe, pointing the toe, pointing the toe, and gently we're going to lay down. Let's do a full body stretch first. Bring your arms all the way to the back and point your toes. Hook your thumbs and stretch it out. Now point your feet, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Keep your heels flexed now. Press those quads down. Lift up the muscles above your knees. Bring your hands up. Hook the other way around. Stretch your arms to the back. Stretch your armpits open. Bring your shoulders to the floor. Quads down. Muscles above your knees are stretched. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and release. Shake out your legs. Bring your arms back. Bend both of your knees. And now, bring your strap. Okay, I like it very much when the strap is in a loop. And I explain you why. So I double the strap, lift up my right foot. Now, some teachers, they like to put the strap around the ball of the foot. I don't particularly like that. It's a lot of strain. I prefer just before the heel. So grab your loops So with your full hand, Nala, go away. Right, that was a little doggy movement. So now what we want is that we have a 90-degree leg and body. So I am very flexible, can pull it all the way up, but I feel that there's something not very healthy going on there. So 90 degree, we're going to press the straps down and we're going to kick the strap up. So you really feel your femur bone going into the hip socket. Stretch that left leg out slowly, using your core, slowly, slowly, slowly. Push the left quads down, flex the foot. Now, bring your right thumb in your hip crease and try to pull, rotate your bone inside. Open your elbows to the side. Your shoulders are on the floor. They are absolutely on the floor. Opening your chest, opening your chest. Push away with your heel. Now, I have very flexible hamstrings. Maybe you don't have. So what I have to be careful of is not to overflex. So I'm going to bring my knee a little bit more back. I'm going to activate all the muscles around my knees of both legs. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths. So pull down and push up with that heel. Activate both of your legs. It's really strong. It looks very easy. It's really strong. Open that foot sole. Don't overstretch. There's another 2 breaths to go. Make them slow and deep. Now, bring both straps into your right hand. So bring the full hand through. Your left hand is going to lay on your left hip. We're going to go to the side, but very controlled. So look what I'm doing when I'm not controlled. Okay, there's no strength there. That's what we don't want. So we really want to get this strength back again and very controlled. Pushing the left hip down. This is core work. Push the left hip down and very gently, very slowly. Core, 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 navel to spine. Slowly, slowly down, slowly down. Your elbow is going to find the floor. You have so much power in your leg that you can release the strap because this is working here. This is working. The strap is only there to give you a direction. So I can, with the power I have in my thighs, I can lift the leg easily up and I don't help the leg. It's all core work, it's all coming from here. I'm talking a lot, but breathe. Keep on breathing. Work those muscles above your knees. Flex the feet. Another 3 more breaths. Hang in there. Hang in there. Last breath. And with an inhale, bring that leg up. Separate your hands again for a couple of breaths, straight up to the sky to feel really this very vertical position. Now bring both straps to the other side. Right hand goes out, not higher than your shoulders. Shoulder height or a little bit lower. Now again, very controlled, very controlled. We're going to go down in 3 phases. You're going to really feel your sciatica. There we go. So now let's stay here. It's the strength of your hips, your core, your quads. It's more your hips now. It's more coming from here. And breathe. And go a little bit more down. Ouch, I can feel it. Because I have something going on in the right side of my hip. It's a life story. Now bring that left elbow down on the floor. Your left foot can also turn to the left, but don't let this leg go down to the floor completely. Your strap is quite, it's not holding your leg up. It's your muscles who are holding the leg up. And maybe you can twist your head to the opposite side. Keep on breathing. I'm going to stay here for 5 more breaths. Flex both feet. Activate the muscles of your legs. Lift up your left shoulder a little bit for more space. Soft gaze, soft jaws. Last 2 breaths. Now first, bring your head to the center. Bring your right hand to the strap and lift up that leg to the back. Bend the left knee. Now let's stretch out a little bit the back of the right and left thigh. So this we all know, it's the lying down pigeon. What we want this time is that we're going to put the hand on the inside of the right knee and bring the hand to the back of the thigh. So we're not going to go all the way. What we're going to do, we're going to push this knee away and bring the left knee closer. Push the coccyx down. 5 breaths here. Deep, slow and glorious breath. Opening the back of your right thigh. Last breath. And release. Now we're going to do the whole sequence on the other side. Straps around the left heel. Now bring your left thumb, your left hip crease and push this hip bone a little bit more back. That's where we want to have it. Come with your leg on a 90 degrees and push the heel down so you really feel the femur going into the socket and push the heel out. Now I'm overflexed in my knee, so I'm going to back up a little bit and really use my knee muscles. I'm going to stretch the right leg. Slowly down, down, very slowly. Use those muscles. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. And press that right quad down into the floor. Open your elbows to the side. Your shoulders are on the floor. And breathe. Your belly muscles are relaxed. Your heart is opened. You're pushing the heel down and you're pushing the heel up and you're pulling the heel down for another 5 breaths. Breathing slowly. Don't forget the muscles above your knees. Activate them for another 2 breaths. Now both hands, both straps in the left hand. Your right hand comes on top of your right hip, so we don't want it to go up. Very, very slowly bring that left leg to the side. Very slowly, so you really have to work your core not to lift that hip up. Bring your elbow to the floor and go lower and gently and gently. Work those muscles. Bring that hip down, bring the hip down. Work, work. Press that leg down. It will give stability to your left leg. Press it down, press the quads down. Keep on pressing. We're going to stay here for another 4 breaths. Flex the foot. Last 2 breaths here. Now with the help of the right hand, bring that leg up, separate the straps, recalibrate that leg in a 90-degree with your elbows to the side. Press that right leg down. Now let's do the other side. Right hand in the straps, left hand to the side. Again, very gentle, very gentle, very gentle. Elbow to the floor and just wait. Maybe lift up the right shoulder a little bit. You have more space. And there we go. We're going to roll over, but don't let it go. Don't let it go. Shoulders on the floor. Your right foot can turn to the side. The strap is not holding the leg, it's your muscle work. It's your muscle work. And now if there's availability in the neck, turn your head to the left. Going to stay here for another 5 breaths. Soft gaze. Tune in with your breath. Your breath is super important here. Last 2 breaths. First, bring your head to the center, if it was to the side. Left hand helps the leg up. Recalibrate. Come with your legs straight up to the sky, just for a couple of breaths. Now bend the right leg, strap goes away, and bring your ankle on the right thigh. Lift that right foot, bring your left hand on the inside of your knee, and push that knee away. Bring your right hand in the back of the thigh, and lift. Now my coccyx is up, I'm going to bring that down. Flexing the feet. So we don't want to have a crushed neck. Chin to chest, elongate the back. And breathe. Another 4 breaths here. And release. Put your strap to the side. And let's have a little bit of a hip release. Walk your feet to the side of the mat. Bring your hands to the side. And just some slow window vibes from side to side. Not too long. We still have a little bit of work to do. You see what time it is? Okay. From side to side. And come back. So now bend your knees, bring your hands to the back. We're going to rock and roll. So up. And last time, but we're going back. We're going to try to bring our feet all the way over and bring our hands in the back. So if you're up in the air, leave your hands here. You can stack them under your hips. If you can reach the floor, roll your shoulders under and clasp your hands. Now your thighs go up. We're going to not stay very long here. Only a couple of breaths. Two more breaths. Lift those knees up. Now open your knees to the side. Bring your hands back to support your back. And now very, very gently bring your knees up. And let your spine roll vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Bring your hands together so your spine can roll over your hands very gently, using your core now, using your core, gently rolling one elbow and the other one under your body, pressing your hands down and coming down with your legs, gently lifting up the chest, coming on your elbows. Now from here, if you want to go further, point your toes and opening up the neck and gently roll back and just yes, your head is touching it. Stay here for 4 breaths. Release your abdominals. Now lift up, inhale, bringing your elbows to the side, chin to chest, roll back up, knees towards chest, and roll from side to side, hugging in your knees. Now let's roll to the right side, lift yourself up, and let's go to the last, a little bit more stronger asana, tabletop. So bring your feet in the front, your hands to the back, fingers are facing forward. So we really want to push away from the hands, very, very important. Push away from the feet. Those are the 4 points where the power is coming from, and the rest are your hips are doing it. So let's, with an exhale, we're going to lift. So inhale, and lift, push away. Maybe your neck wants to come, or maybe not. You can stay here. Push away, lift up those hips, lift it up. 3 more breaths, lift it up from the shoulders, lift and lift and lift. Last 2 breaths, keep the shoulders under the back. And chin to chest, and very, 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 very gentle, we're going to sit down. Well done. So, we're having a blanket. Going to do some soft forward bends and sit on the edge of the blanket. So we're going to take away the flesh away again. And maybe you would like to have your strap. Let's all take the strap. And let's place the strap around. This time they can be around the balls of the feet. So then make sure that the feet are parallel and nicely flexed. So what we're going to do, we're really going to grow out of this spine which wants to round always. So we're going to really roll the pelvis. There's a pelvis movement rolling forward. The sacrum is going forward, and you're going to help to bring your chest forward. So it's not from here, it is from the navel. The navel wants to go forward. Navel, don't bring your neck back. Long neck. Bring the elbows to the back and just stretch from here. Now, if you know that you have the flexibility, that you can reach for your toes, please do so. Reach your toes. If you're rounding your back, no, you're just staying here with the strap. Now, push those quads down, push them down, and open the back of your legs and breathe. So we're going to bring a navel forward, rolling the pelvis down. If you're feeling your lower back, you just back off. Going to stay here for 5 breaths. So play with these 5 breaths. Maybe you can go deeper. If you can't go deeper, you just stay where you are. Maybe that is here. What we want is opening up the back body, all the back body. So just breathe. Be gentle with yourself and breathe. Let's have some gentle neck rolls from one side to the other. Maybe opening the elbows. Coming back to center with the head. And inhale up, take the strap away. Now bring your right foot inside of the left foot. Now if your knee is not touching the floor, please let it rest on the block. Very important. If your knee is somewhere here, there's really too much tension inside the hip crease, the loins. So really your knee wants to go down. We're going to fall forward another time. So open this leg just a little bit. The heel is really in the center. Now inhale, your arms all the way up to the sky. Let's hook the thumbs and stretch it out again. Open the side body and gently twist towards your left foot. Now unhook your hands and fly gently down. If you have your strap around, bring the strap around the foot. Otherwise, bring the right hand outside the left leg and swing your left arm all the way back. And maybe you can reach the other side. Otherwise, you just stay here wherever you can come. So really twist. Gentle with your head. Bring that left shoulder open and the right shoulder forward. Press your quads down. Press your right foot down. Your neck is soft. Two more breaths. Now inhale that left arm. Cross over. Elongate your back. And stretch. Long neck. Last breath here. And gently walking your hands back and change leg. Left foot in, right leg out. Push that leg down, flex the foot. Raising the hands and the arms all the way up. And now fly down. Bring your hands forward so you're supported. You're going to press from your sacrum and your navel forward. If you need a strap, bring your strap around the ball of your foot. If you know If you can reach your foot, please do so on the side, very gently. I'm going to stay for 5 more breaths. So press this quad down, press down, open the back of the leg. Your neck is long. And breathe gently. Soft jaw, soft gaze over your foot. Now release and come back. I don't remember what I did on the other side, but I know that we're going to cross. So bring your left arm all the way up. Bring the right hand to the side. And twist. Start to gently twist and reach over, reach over, reach over. Navel, from your navel. Hold to the side of your foot or your here, all fine. Now lift up that right arm to the back and maybe you can cross over your back and hold to your other thigh. Press this quad down, press your left foot down and twist. Twist your right shoulder open and your left shoulder forward. Soft gaze. Three more breaths here. Press your legs down. Activate the muscles above your knees. Activate those. And the last breath. Sweep that arm all the way back and walk your hands back. Whew. Okay. Come off your blanket. Maybe shake your legs a little. Now with the blanket, because we're going into Shavasana, you can make a roll, like a bolster if you don't have bolsters, and bring this roll under your knees. So this you can place already here to be prepared. Now we're going to gently roll down again with using the core strength, but this time with the legs bent. Press down from your feet and come down, butt under, roll the butt under, roll the butt under, roll the butt under, and gently come down. Maybe you have another blanket to bring under your head, and the blanket comes until the shoulders. Don't lay your shoulders on the blanket. So it's really the neck is supported. Now stretch your right leg over your handmade bolsters. Left leg is stretching out. Let your knees relax. Shake those legs a little bit from side to side. And let your feet fall to the side. Your hands are alongside your body. Your hand palms are facing up. And gently close your eyes. And breathe. Following the gentle flow of your breath. Visualizing a silver lining around your body. You're completely surrounded by a silver light. It's like that your body wants to float on silver clouds, feeling weightless. Drinking in the silence which surrounds you. this is really the time to turn inside. These are really the moments for a greater awareness. Imagining that your beautiful heart, your energetic heart, is held by the clouds of your lungs. Your heart is resting. Your mind is resting. Very gently bringing back your intention, your attention, and your intention to the outlining of your body, to this silver light around your body, visualizing yourself floating in all of that light. Making soft circles with your ankles, moving your toes, and doing the same with your wrists and your fingers and your hands. You might have a calling to stretch out your arms all the way over your head and stretching it out with your hand palms together, pointing your toes, making a long, 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 long body, and then releasing your arms, bending your knees one by one towards your chest, and hugging yourself real strong, bringing the knees into the chest, hugging yourself. Now releasing a little bit the hug and let your body drop to a side which is most calling for you. And stay on one side just for a couple of breaths. And very gently, whenever you're ready, start to sit up. Try to keep your eyes closed. And grab your rolled up blanket and use it as a bolster to sit on in a cross-legged Sukhasana. Find your spine, your golden erect spine again. Your hands are laying on your thighs. And just listen. Listen to silence. The little birds which you may hear from the recording. hear lamb from the neighbors, the farmers. Very gently, let's bring both of our hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of our heart space. There is no better connection to connect with our heart for pure self-love. Because without nourishing and loving ourselves, we cannot help others in this very, very challenging world at the moment. The ones who are not so fortunate as we are, they will need us to take care of them. So all my love and all the yoga practices which are held now every day, and I can tell you all of them online, which is quite an amazing energy exchange as well if you really tap into that. Let's make it this way, that all our yoga practices are helping us, helping the world to make it a better place. Drop your head, your forehead towards your fingers, towards your hands. Press a little bit harder in that heart space. And namaste. I bow to you and thank you. Love you all. Love you and leave you, and until the next practice. We are now nearly 2 weeks in lockdown, and let's keep the spirits up.